Hello, beautiful people. I'm sorry I'm late. I got caught on a phone call that I couldn't hang up from. So I don't know whether anyone's going to be able to join me now that I'm late, whether you'll get a notification. But if you hear, I can see hello, Stacey, but I've got a feeling that you were waiting. Oh boy. We're in a time at the moment when there's a lot going on and a lot of people are needing help. And yeah, sorry guys, got caught on a phone call. So yeah, anyway, I'm not sure that anyone's going to jump on because obviously I'm late and they probably think I'm not coming back, but I am here. I hope you're all traveling really well. I know, trust me, through my own personal experience, how hard and difficult. Oh, hi Kim. Hey. Like I say, you probably missed it. Well, my one on my camera. Yeah. Yeah, I got caught on a phone call and it was one that I just couldn't hang up from. So, yeah, but I'm here. I'm here. And I'm sending you all so much love, so much peace, so much soothing. That's why Spirit said, come on, Danielle, it's time to jump on and do what you do. So I am a little bit nervous and I'll just give myself a minute to settle, especially when energies start popping in. If you pop in, if you don't pop in on the live, that's okay. You can come back and watch the replay. Yeah, you can just do that. Oh, good morning, Becca. Thank you all so much. I'm really stepping out of my comfort zone here. I've been practicing my energy healing work behind the scenes probably for a good 3 months now. So given everything that's going on, and obviously I empathize with everyone so greatly because I've just gone through a massive shitstorm myself. These are the practices that I use in my own daily life just to help soothe myself or to receive Spirit's guidance or for whatever reason it is. And basically at the last minute yesterday, they said, you need to jump on and do this today. So yeah, putting on my big girl panties and I'm doing it. So, you know, all that you guys need to do is be open to receive the energy. And I actually had conflict because, you know, you can't see energy. Energy is like gravity. You know what I mean? You know, if you pick a pen up and you drop it, you can see the pen fall, but you can't actually see gravity at work or at play. And the same goes with energy healing. You know what I mean? So I'm just going to do what I do. You can watch, you can laugh, you can tune in, you can come back and just, you know, absorb the energy. I don't know, but I'm just doing what I do. And they really encourage me, like obviously everyone's at different points in their energetic timelines. So this type of healing may not suit everybody, but my intention for today is to channel in with Spirit. And it looks like Reiki, and I'm just doing how our Spirit are teaching me how to do it. But I'm just going to really help those who have been doing the energy work to maybe shut the door on the past. It doesn't mean that you'll forget about it. It doesn't mean that it never happened. It doesn't matter any of that. But if you've got past stories or themes or feelings or whatever really active within you right now, and you know you can't do anything about it, then this is the energy healing that might be able to help you. So, yeah. All right. So, like I say, I don't know who's going to jump on live. Thank you, Kim and Becca, if you stick around. Like I say, I'm just going to do what I do. I don't have a lot of explanation to it because, like I say, I just do what I do. So, yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start tuning into Spirit myself. This is how I channel them before I do readings and all that sort of stuff. And I just basically give them permission to use all my senses safely, securely, and full protection to offer myself or the collective something that we need to know. Oh, hi Jay. Hope you're well, man. Yeah, and I follow their lead. That's all I do. I always say I'm self-taught, spirit-led, and I just follow their lead. So it's not until I actually get into the channeling, they may say words to me, they may give me downloads, blocks of thought, they may make me feel a certain way, they may just say shut up and just do send out the healing. I don't know what's going to happen. So it's as fresh to me as it is to you. So, yeah. All right, we'll just get into it, eh? Like I say, guys, your only job right now is to maybe be open to receive. You can close your eyes and sort of go into the visualization of it, or you can actually watch and just be entertained. This could go for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. This is all up to spirit, because basically I'm just being their conduit right now. So all right. Okay, so spirit, our intention right now is to receive your healing, your positive perspectives, your understandings, your knowings, your guidance, whatever you feel we need to know to help us once and for all close the energetic chapter that we have to our past experiences. The past can be yesterday, the past can be last week, the past can be last year. It doesn't matter. Anything. We wanted to really try to step out of this linear time frame, just to receive your guidance, receive your beautiful healing and empowering energy. And you are more than welcome to use me to do that for everyone. Please only give me what's for the highest good of all. Okay, let's do this. I may explain the process as I go, because it may just help you understand a little bit, but I don't, like I said, I don't know. All right, here we go. So I'm just opening up my crown chakra and just letting in the white light. And they're just clearing out all my junk first, so I don't include my junk in the healing. Okay, so they give me healing at the moment, and they want to help you just release any form of restlessness. My left leg's going, I don't know whether you can see it. So they basically just got a big funnel. It's coming in like a funnel. I'm just going to focus on your heads for a second. Do myself first. No, they just said do you first and then do them. So I'm just going to take the weight off the shoulders. They want me to stir up the throat chakra. If you could feel the power and the energy coming out from my hands right now, it's absolutely sensational. Okay, let's tap into the heart space. Oh, I can feel a lot of tightness in the chest area. This often comes with a lot of anxiety, health conditions. All right, so what I'm doing now is I'm actually mixing the color of light and pink for the love. I think they want me to stay just for this session today from the waist up. I don't think I'm in a position to go down the sacral because I think a lot of people are holding their stuff there and this could go for hours. So we're going to stick with the heart space. We're just going to open up our heart to release the past. All right, you guys, I'm going to now, I feel like I've got like a brew in front of me. So I've got a mix of Spirit's beautiful white light mixed with my heart chakra, my love, our love for you, and I'm going to send it out. So all you need to do is to be open to receive it. You may feel something initially, you may feel nothing, but I'm going to push it out shortly. So if you just want to lay there and just take 3 deep breaths in. So breathe it. I'll do it 3 times. Okay, do it 3 times. So I'm going to push it out, and if you guys just breathe it in, and then when I come back to my heart chakra, you guys can breathe it out. So breathe in the good shit, breathe out the bullshit. All right, here we go. Ready? I'm going to push it out to you. So be open to receive. Breathe in. Breathe out. We're going to do this another 2 times. All right, I'm going to push it out. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time. Okay, I'm going to push it out. Breathe in. I don't know whether any of you are seeing a whiter light behind your eyes. Oh, that's what I'm seeing. Spirit wants you to know that even though it feels like you're not doing anything right now, they are transmuting that for you. So you may feel the effect of this over the course of the next hour, 2 hours. This is why sometimes it's best to have this repeated. I wish I could show you the videography behind my eyes because they're showing me it through visualization. So and this is through my clairvoyance side. So basically, the door's not exactly shut yet. They just said take your foot off the door. So if there's any resistance there, just take your foot off the door. You are safe, you're protected, you're being fully guided right now. This is just purely to soothe you, purely to make you feel better, to give you the relief and to lessen the restlessness that you feel. That's basically what they've offered me, offered through me for you. They're laughing because they're saying there's a lot of confused people. What the hell is she doing? Yep, that's okay. I'm visualizing them putting it into like a rain cloud above you anyway. So this, once again, this can be an energy that can be transmuted in so many different ways. So I'm just picturing it being like a cloud above you, but it's showering you down with the healing you need. So some of you may just generally start feeling better, or you might just get your own download, or you may just get a new perspective, or you may just be able to come up with a choice like that. They're shutting the door now. Yeah, door's shut now. They're making me come down with a lock. It's hard, man. It's hard. Like, I feel like I've got the key in the door and I can't. I'm really struggling and I feel like I'm going to get a bit emotional. But that's release. And I feel like I don't want to turn that key because I know that it's final. and in our consciousness, you know, that still conjures up that sense of loss. So, but we're determined. We don't live there anymore. Spirit, we don't live there anymore. We want to move forward. Help me turn the key. And I want to drop it. As you guys know, everything with energy work, anything that you do in life is intention. It doesn't matter what you do, how you do it. If you have the intention, trust it, believe it, do that. They just said our job is done. So I'm going to thank them so much. Thank you, Spirit. See you tomorrow for our collective reading. I'm just going to close my crown chakra now. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. That's the process. That's what I do. I've got tears rolling down my face because I could feel the but well, basically I could feel that closure, like when the door shut and stuff. It's like I've made my choice, and then the intention come through me, and that's it. The door's shut. Door shut on an hour ago, a day ago, whatever. So yeah, so that's what I do, guys. What I'm thinking about doing is, obviously for a collective, takes a bit of preparation, but I'm thinking about adding these to my reading. So I'll offer the reading, and then I'll do a personal healing for the person. So if you guys got time, do you want me to pull some cards? Do you want me to pull some cards? So I feel like now we've just done this release. Like I always say to everyone, it's important to replace it with something, and I'll just pull some cards and see what Spirit wants us to know today. I'll still do the collective reading tomorrow. So make sure if you haven't subscribed, liked, or whatever. But let's get some... let's go into my little secret cave here. We'll see what cards, Spirit. This is what I do too. Well, I've got some people here, and if you come back and watch it, sweet as. But what I do is I every day, like when I do readings or anything online in the Facebook and that, I literally say, guide me to which cards to use, Spirit. So, you know, obviously they're not going to resonate with everyone. What should we do? Let's go, we'll go to love for some self-love. We'll, I think we might go the wisdoms today, because I think a lot of people are sick of being in their feels. So we could do the angel therapy and stuff, but I just don't feel like that. We'll grab a self-care card while we're here. And you know what, stuff it. I'm going to do tarot. Tarot's my baby. All right. Oh, I don't know whether you guys saw. I shared that I got gifted a pack of these cards, and I'm not familiar with Mexican culture or anything like that, but holy dooly, the power of these cards is amazing. I was going to post a card, but I there's too much to learn. I've got to learn these. I really got to learn them, because like I say, I don't know, but I'm open to learn. But it's very powerful, so I don't know whether anyone else has got those. I've left them in there on my thing to do. All right, so guys, let's do this. I am going to pull out some true love. So if anybody at the moment is opening themselves up to love, they want to start feeling a bit more loved, attracting love, let's see what the love cards say. Are you welcome, everybody? Whoa! Oh, yes! Here we go. See healing? It's very soft and subtle and all that, and all of a sudden, Spirit tap in to do readings, I get really loud. Yeah, they want us to get they want us to get excited about something. So if you are feeling really restless, because that's the energy I picked up on most in the healing. If you are feeling restless, the way you can replace that just gently, you can't go from, restless to friggin' bouncing out of your skin with excitement in one foul swoop, but just try to find a way where you can walk it off or shake it off or have a bit of a dance, something of that nature. But the card that literally jumped out was self-respect. Aren't we learning how to do that right now? It's really, really important as we go through this retrograde and all this shift shit, as I called it during the week, that you give yourself and others a level of respect. So they just said respect is earned, but the way I like to live life myself is that I respect everybody and I trust everybody and I give them that first because that's who I am, but it's up to them to maintain that. It's up to them to keep that. And it will be inevitably, if I've given them this respect already and they start doing things through their behavior and through their choices and all that removes that respect, then that's on them. And I know that I've done nothing wrong because I gave it to them to start with. So they that trust is earned, that's kind of a false belief. I think you should really go out and trust and believe and have faith. And if someone else's decisions or behaviors or whatever it is takes that away, then that's just evidence that you're not in alignment. So make sure that you respect yourself first and foremost. Thank you. We got resolving conflict. So if you are in conflict with yourself at the moment or anyone else around you, you can either focus on the solution of that or you continue exasperating the problem. That's what healing is, you guys. It's making solid choices for yourself as to how you're going to approach certain situations. So if you are in conflict, the rest of the cards will back up. Like I say, this will become a story, so to speak. But right now, when it comes to the love side of things, maybe you guys have a desire to resolve conflict with someone, or you just need reassurance that if you are having conflict, that it will be resolved in some way. Yeah, they just keep saying, come on, guys, you got to give love. You got to give love to be, you got to be love to give love, and you got to be love and give love and see love, receive love. Like it's a transactional way that way. You know what I mean? And oh, beautiful, we got the Rainbow Reviver. So it's about becoming a little bit more carefree in your energy, you guys. Like I say, it's about loving yourself first. So they remind me of a post I put up the other day. How are you going to know what you want if you don't know who you are? So it's time to maybe step out of all situations right now. Really do something that's a little bit more lighter and brighter. I literally drove home from the shops yesterday and I went, over the weekend I'm going to go on that swing set. Probably kick a kid off and jump on myself. But even though there's symbolism here, it just reminded me that it wasn't a thought out thing. It was just I'm going to go down the park and swing on that swing over the weekend. So it's just about stop trying to find the solution in the same vibration as the problem. You are going to suffer if you keep doing that. It's about relieving yourself, soothing yourself, stepping away from the drama, recollecting yourself, doing something a little bit inspirational. So they're just telling me something. This is going to get better, you guys. In the next 2 to 3 weeks. 2 to 3 weeks, I just said. Obviously, retrograde. I'm not even going down the specifics because I'm reading the energy of it right now. But whatever you're feeling right now, even though it feels very climatic, and if it's good, awesome, But obviously, I'm here to help those to raise their vibration. But it is going to get better. It is going to get better. So always respect yourself first and foremost. Do not enter into any type of disagreement with anybody. If you know what's right and what's true to you and you stick by that, doesn't matter whether anybody else thinks you're wrong or right in how you do things, you respect yourself enough. This will help you resolve any conflicts, but it'll help resolve yourself. It's very empowering. It's very empowering to stand in your power, go through the moat, and then cross over to the other side of the castle, and then you get the perspective of the past and you go, wow, I actually made the right decision. Wow, I actually stood up for myself. Wow, I actually honoured that boundary or whatever it is. And yeah, there's some sort of revival coming in. All right, we'll get some wisdoms. That's what I wanted to jump out. Yeah, stay flexible at the moment. Stay flexible as to how things are going to come in. Look, a lot of people's channeling abilities are taking off right now, very similar to mine. So, because I feel like I'm reading for people that may have 2 or 3 different sort of gifts, you know what I mean? Like me, I use all my 4 clairs. I am somewhat, I'll say sometimes, but that mediumship can come in. Now I'm doing the healing. I feel like a lot of you are branching out. If you are a healer or a light worker, you're going to be branching out and doing other things, because the level of consciousness on this planet right now, as they wake up, they're going to need us or be inspired by us or something of that nature. We need to start being a little bit more of a leader in our own life. But they're saying flexible. Like, I think what's happening is that, remember when I said in the healing initially that everybody's feeling restless? I think the cause of your restlessness is because you're being too rigid. So it's about loosening up a little bit. And you know, for me, when I do that, I say there's 101 ways to skin a cat. So I get my little mantras that I get along the line, get along the way. So it's really important right now to not be so rigid, to be really flexible, to really start learning new things, because knowledge is power. I wouldn't even be able to do half the stuff I did if I hadn't been studying this and researching this and working with spirit for over 30 years. So it's about wanting to feel better and attract better and do better for yourself first and foremost, and then everything else will come in that is conducive with that. But we need to reach that level of consciousness. You need to, you know, I had a lovely lady on one of my posts on Facebook yesterday say, like I said, I'm in reading minds, so I can't remember the specific 3D words, but something like, I'm really learning to be present or something, present in the now. Oh, so she can be of service. I can't remember what it was specifically, but like I say, it's really a mindset thing, and it's embodying it. Oh, perfect, thank you. What they just said is that what a lot of people probably don't realize, and it's making them restless, is that they are learning new ways to embody their new belief system, to embody their new perceptions, all because of the lessons that we are learning right now. You know, if you know what you don't want, you know what you do want. And most people will get caught up in trying to clean up what it is that they don't want, to try to find understanding. Why did they do that? Why did this happen? And why have they been an asshole? And all this sort of stuff. Like, that's pointless energy. You know, at the end of the day, you look at your life and say, what I do want. Well, what do I do want? Thanks to that, I want stable friendships. I want security in my life. I want financial flow. I want unconditional love. You know, I want. A visualization helps with that. And you turn it around. You say, well, what can I do from this moment forth that's going to help me get that? You know, it's a process. Oh, hi, Libby. Hello, everyone, if you're still here. Yeah, look at this, you guys. I get it. We've got Unfinished Symphony, and we've also got Never Ending Story. We need to find a way to crack open our hearts again, to let the walls down, you know. I love you too, Libby. We need to find a way. I feel like they're saying it's okay to go into hermit mode or whatever, but don't internalize stuff. I think, and like, this is bigger and beyond what I'm capable of helping anybody with right now. But there's a sense of a lot of strong internalization here. So I've got a feeling that there's a lot of internalizing, and trust me, I internalized a lot for a very long time. So maybe the message is to find more spirit, faith-led practice. Some people would love to go to church. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. Some people like to go to ceremony. They like to go and do ceremony or something like that. Some people watch tarot readers. Some people go to Reiki healers. Honestly, there's so many different modalities out there. Even if it's for your physical self, you may just want to go get some cupping or some acupuncture or something. Like, I think that's what Spirit are saying right now. Don't be so rigid in having to figure this out. You've internalized a lot. And if you're as old as me, nearing 50, you got 50 years ahead of you, you know, behind you. But it's time to release that internalization. Spirit are trying to help you. That's why you're feeling restless. And you can feel something coming to the surface, but you can't quite pinpoint it. I would seek out a modality that suits you. I really would. I would seek a modality that suits you just to get this ball rolling. That's something healthy that we can do over the next coming weeks, especially as shit is really still going to start, it's still going to be very active within us and around us. Myself, half the stuff that what I went through personally, one thing was personal, but the rest was the empathic overload I felt for other people. So it wasn't even mine. I couldn't sit there and go, my ex and this and all that. I had no specifics whatsoever other than one thing. But the empathic, what got me was the injustice I was feeling for the world around me. So, and I got sucked in. I did. That's why I went quiet. But anyway, but I do feel like we're coming in and see we've got co-create. We need to start partnering up with more aligned people, teachers. Some of you are the student right now and you need to learn something. That's fun. That's exciting. I love those stages of my life. But some of you have got your wisdom. Some of you are in a position to be of service in some way. Whether this is just walking down the street, being the nice, kind person and genuinely and intentionally giving that smile to someone, whatever it is. It's going to be different for everybody. But it's time to embrace that and it's time to embody it, rather than get restless about it and stay rigid. So many people out there, and especially old school people, there's only one way to do things. It's only one way to do things. Well, no, Spirit is saying, no, there's 101 ways to do things. You need to go out and want better for yourself to explore what those things are. That's the message. I certainly have a new belief. Beautiful, Becca. I noticed my belief system has changed. Excellent. And just run with it. I think what I get stuck on it because it's something that's so powerful to you and it's enlightenment and you wanted to share it with people. That's basically another reason why I did the Spiritual Shack as well. You know what I mean? It's like you just want to go and share, and I had this epiphany and all that. But usually when you do express it, you hear crickets. Unless people do it like we do, they don't get it. But yeah. But I love that because you shift your thoughts, you shift your beliefs. The beliefs is the biggest one. You watch over the course of the next few months, Becca, all your beliefs are going to come into physical form for you. And I can't wait to hear what they're all about, what you've done. All right, let's get some juicy tarot. So, to relieve restlessness right now, we've got to stop being so rigid. We've got to get a bit more flexible. We've all got to learn something. I'm going to be starting to learn something. I'm going to learn something new. It's about the journey, guys. The destination is wonderful, but, it's about the journey. It's about loving people where they are, leaving them to it. Stop telling the story of what you don't want. Start telling the reasons why you do want it. Get amongst self-scripts, self-affirmations. Honestly, there's a vast variety of things that you can do. Look what jumped out, the Hermit. Take quality, healthy time out for yourself. There is a difference between doing this energy, the self-reflection, self-actualization, not feeling guilt or apology for stepping outside. There, go to work and do all your same stuff. But self-care, self-love, allow the universe to guide you, allow spirit to guide you, the angels to guide you. Do some meditations. I've done some powerful meditations. I found out that Metatron actually works through me. So he's the one that actually gives me the blocks of thought that I share with you. I didn't know that. And I've been doing this for 30 years. I just say spirit because it's a collective. But I found out through meditation, through quietening myself, that Metatron is one of my guides. So you can find out who your own guide is as well, or who's working with you. So trust the light. Like I say, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Please have faith and believe in that. Here comes the opportunities with the Knight here. This is an emotional upheaval. So I've got a feeling that some of you really do have to shift your lifestyles. So obviously that takes a bit of time in that. But they're showing me an opportunity that's coming in for everybody. The more flexible you feel, and let other people in. They keep putting, They keep pulling me back to this. You know, maybe if you have been someone who's internalized stuff or felt like, you know, I just don't trust anyone and I'm just going to do it all on my own. Spirit is basically giving you a heads up. If you could just start releasing that energy and start lining up with other people. Like I say, even if it's just go and get a reading or go in and get some level of a massage or something, that's still co-creation. That's still, and it's energy exchange. You may pay them financially, but they're paying you in relief. Could run somewhere with that. Anyway, you go through the drive-through at Macca's. You know, even if you're the chick with the headset on in there, you can go, hi, how are your day? I hope you enjoy your meal. Have a great day. You know, you can make someone feel good, and you can be the person in the car that says, you too, have a great day. I think you're doing a great job. Keep up the great work. Thanks for the great service. This is what's coming in. This is the energy that's coming in. But with the Knight here, this is going to be a slow shift. It's definitely going to be a slow shift. But like Becca, you know, if you don't believe in something, you know, you fall for anything. So, you know, your thoughts create your beliefs, your ongoing thoughts. So some of you just have to change your thoughts. And a perfect practice that I could teach you right now is the 3-6-9 rule. You know, when I first started, I did 3 affirmations, 3 mantras in the morning. Sometimes they were the same ones. Sometimes they were all different. Just like I say, there's no rules. And then I repeated that 6 times at lunchtime when I was having my lunch. And then I did it 9 times before bed. And I set myself a 30-day goal. Going to do the 3-6-9 for 30 days. So maybe you could do that as well. Perfect. Look at that. Your Pandora's box. Something significant that you're asking for is coming in for you. This is pretty big. I'm going to be honest. So if you have been asking for a high-ticket item, it's coming in for you. So they just showed me in the image of getting a chalkboard and cleaning off the chalkboard. I think they're saying let the dust settle. Let the dust settle. So if you're in conflict right now, it's time to let the dust settle. Wipe the chalkboard. Close the door. End the chapter. That's what we're doing anyway. But with the star here, some of you may actually step up and be noticed and recognized. Because I kept feeling that if I'm in our physical shoes, like all of ours, that something's going to come in. It's going to be amazing, but I'm going to question myself. I feel like I'm a fish out of water here. I feel like I'm a deer in the headlights. I feel like I'm in disbelief. So it's going to be really important that you know yourself to the best that you can, because this is a stretching. They said this is time to stretch. You're going to need to stretch yourself. You're not going to need to say, yes, yes. You can secretly shit yourself inside, you know what I mean? But you've got to stretch yourself right now. It's time to step out of these feathered nests. It's time to expand. A lot of people are stuck in conflict. They're stuck in this unfinished symphony. They're stuck in this never-ending story. They're not taking the time to love themselves, to care for themselves, to articulate where they're going, what they're doing, honoring their physical, their holistic self, really. They've really shut the door on anybody else coming in. You know, they've internalized it all. That has the possibility to shift. I don't think those who I'm reading for are that down that end of the scale too badly. But if you are, just slowly and surely. But I think most of the people here, if you follow me anyway, because you know I'm a personal developer person, we're moving forward. Please know we're on the precipice right now. We are on the precipice. Some of you may get recognition, validation, strong offers. You're going to have to step out of your comfort zone, and it may be an offer where you do have to shift your lifestyle a little bit. So, you know, you may have to get, you know, a dog carer to come in and look after your dog because you'll be out of the home. You're not working from home anymore. You know, you may have to put kids into after school cares or something like that. You may actually, if you're single and free, you may actually be traveling with this opportunity. This is a big ticket thing. And if you have been asking for a car or a vehicle, they're showing me a vehicle now. So if that's what you've been asking for, then that can be coming in as well. Yeah, you can't not get passionate. It's a beautiful byproduct when you get a good refreshed belief system. Hey, every experience is becoming effortless lately. I'm fixing things so easily. I kicked ass today with accomplishments. Waiting at bottom of mountain for my son. I'm excited to be with him this weekend. Fabulous, Libby. Fabulous. And that's what I mean. That's ascension to me in energy. That's ascension. That's you've moved up the energetic timeline of things. I've done so many personal readings for people over the last couple of weeks, and even I'm receiving my information different, but they're literally picking people up off one timeline and placing them on the other. So it's kind of like you're getting off one train and getting onto a whole new train. And also they're actually allowing me to see into someone else's third eye. So I did 2 readings, and basically I could see through my third eye, I could see the picture that they have for themselves. It's friggin' trippy, man. Friggin' trippy. So, yes. Go with the flow. Absolutely. And I know how patronizing that sentence or statement can be when you are feeling really overwhelmed. It's understandable. All right, can get a couple more of these. Yeah, here we go. Keep mothering, nurturing yourself. We are heading into fertile times. So at the moment, if you can't do anything, that's okay. Just visualize the universe being your restaurant, and that you go sit at your table by yourself. You go sit at the table by yourself. You grab the menu. You really, really, get excited about the fact that you can order whatever you want, whenever you want. There are no conditions on this order. No conditions. You don't have to go gluten-free. You don't have to go skinny mochachinos. You don't have to do any of that. None of that. Sit at the table. Allow a waitress to come over to you, offer you the best service, and start placing your order with the universe. Visualize it that you're sending it to the chef in the back of the restaurant, but who that really is the universe. And you can pick anything off the menu. Anything you want. So when you do choose something, it might be a boyfriend or a girlfriend. When you do that, what do they look like? What do they smell like? What are you doing together? Go into the visualization and the feeling of it. Because there is a good story, I picked this up many years ago or whatever, but if you're at a restaurant and you place your order, you don't go, well, some people probably do, I don't know, but you don't go back to the restaurant and go, hey, where's my order? Hurry up, what are you up to? You don't go and do that when you're sitting at a restaurant. You just know and have faith, and you believe that chef is back there cooking, and that beautiful waitress or waiter is going to come and put that plate in front of you, and that you're going to have your delicious meal. That's the energy of the law of attraction, baby. That's what it's all about. But I think for a lot of you, you need to honor yourself, jump into this Empress type energy, don't know where to put it in there, yeah. Soothe your emotions a little bit and make a choice to go sit at the table. That's your step 1. Go sit at the table. Entertain that for a little minute. And like I say, everyone's going to have a different, some people are just learning to sit at the table. Some people are literally just preparing themselves by putting the napkin on and, pouring their water and stuff like that. Some people are good with that, and they're actually literally looking at the menu and believing that they can really pick at any price range or whatever's on this menu. And some people are recalibrating co-creative relationships, learning to trust people, learning to know that people do have good hearts and stuff. And then some people are fully in the momentum that, hey, my order's there. It's cooking, mate. It's cooking. So in the meantime, I'm going to go play on my swing. I'm going to go blow up some balloons. I'm going to go do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to pet the dog. I'm going to do something other than sit there and wait. Other than sit there and whinge and bitch about what everyone else is doing, how it's affecting me, trying to get everybody else into that stream of BS, all that sort of stuff. Chase the rainbow, my loves. Chase the rainbow. It's coming in. This is, like I say, fertile time. If you don't want to get knocked up, then I would be very, very careful, because this can be a time of pregnancy. If you are trying to conceive, then obviously relax and be mindful and have a level of expectancy that you will get knocked up. If not, some of you are just launching new business ideas. Some of you may be shifting your career sector. It's going to be different for everyone. But you've got to honour yourself and plant the seed and water it and give it love and go back on checking it every now and again. But in the meantime, you get busy with other things. I did have another one fall out, but I don't know where it went. Oops. Oh, they're all coming out. No, that's too many. So we'll get one more of them and then we'll get a self-care card and I'll... Got a little bit of time? Oh, I love your energy, Libby. It's awesome. Debbie, feeling in a void, unable to connect with spirit, feeling big changes coming, you're on target. Yeah. And once again, guys, it's good to express your emotion, but if you do wake up each day and say, I'm in a void, I'm in a void, I'm in a void, I can't connect with spirit, I can't connect with spirit, and you're doing that all day, and so it is. And so it is. But Debbie, for you, and this may help everybody else, for Debbie, if I was in your physical shoes and I was going to shift my script just a little bit, I would say things like, I don't have to have this all figured out right now. I don't have to have it all figured out right now. They're definitely saying daily practices with you though, Debbie. I think they're more so connecting with you through your dream state. I think you are a thinker. I think the thoughts that you get actually are from spirit, like how I get mine. But you need to ground yourself and center yourself. It may be just spending more time outdoors as well. Because they're saying spiritual practices, do your practices, do your practices. So I'm not dismissing how you feel or your belief that you are unable to connect with spirit, but they're definitely trying to connect with you. But we need to raise our vibration to meet them where they are. They will never come down to where we are. But you are right, the big change is coming, and hopefully I am on target. But, you know, it's about releasing the need to control it all. Definitely thinking what I want, I can have. My special thought right now is, why not? Exactly. Why not? My Tacoma is just back on road after 18 months. Oh, wow. There you go. See? Everything's going to start happening. Everything's just going to start unfolding. And what might not be so significant for others is huge to other people. So we need to respect. We need to respect and honor every single part of every person's journey. If someone wants to bask in the glory that they finally got their toenails cut after 25 years, fucking applaud them. Sorry, language. You know, relish in it with them. Don't sit there and go, oh, that's not a very big deal, you know, or whatever. Bask in it. I think this is the energy we're coming into. I think we are coming together as a collective to really bask in the small things in life again. I really do. I think that the stress and the chaos over the last few years has made things very profound for people. And like I say, a lot of people have internalized a lot of stuff. So they're the ones that maybe need to get some sort of energy help or energy work or insight or whatever it is for them. But it's also really empowering to respect other people and to know that they've got their own life lessons to learn. They've got their own things to, you know, do. I said one more card, Spirit and the Ten of Cups come out. Look at that. These are beautiful relationships and beautiful connections. So like I say, if you're resolving conflict in friendships or relationships right now, you know, that could be pretty much reassured for you. Even if it doesn't come back together and you move out on your own or you do something on your own, then that's cool too. This can also be, like I say, friendships, relationships. Sorry, my nose itches when spirit are really close. Because I think there's someone on here that there's someone's loved one coming through. But, yeah. But we got, this is what we're coming into. We're going to resolve conflicts. We're going to start positively co-creating with other people. And this is value. We are only accepting value in our lives right now. Value doesn't mean better or worse or whatever. This just means what's for my highest good. I'm only accepting. This could be our mantra from this moment forth. I'm only willing to accept what's for my highest good from this moment forth. I'll know it if it's true because it'll feel good to me. If it doesn't feel good to me, I will leave it alone. Period. If it's meant to be, it'll come back. But for now, I'm having fun. For now, I'm loving myself. I'm loving everyone else where they are. I'm only saying yes to the things that are congruent with my well-being, with the direction in which I'm going. We need to take that stance in our life. because it's definitely coming in anyway. Oh, congratulations. Hey, Sonny. Hey, Sonny boy. All right, let's get a self-care card. I haven't played with these very much, but we'll get a self-care card. Ooh, look at that. Let's see what I mean. Like, these just want to come out. All right. Blow some bubbles. What did I say? Do something childlike and fun. If you want to start entertaining, being a little bit more spirit-led and a little bit more law of attraction-based lifestyle, if you do really want to shift your lifestyle, you can join my Patreon. At the end of the week, I offer star signs. So this is my process, right? This is my energetic timeline process. I get on, I do the collective readings every Sunday for the collective for absolutely nothing. If you do ever want to leave a kind donation, you're more than welcome to do so, but it's not an obligation. I only give because you want to. I do not expect anything from anyone. But I do that, and then when I jump off that, over on my Patreon channel, I do star signs. So if you're really into star signs, I don't read astrology, so to speak, but I read the energy of each star sign. I do that and upload that then. But I also pull out some the good tarot cards, and I also write an affirmative script for the week ahead as well. So I might as well say it now because this is coming up over the course of the next few days. I know a lot of people don't want to commit to a membership. My Patreon is a subscription service. It is $11.11 a month, but you get 4 weeks worth of star signs. You get and the scripts. It's just sort of like an extra condiment on the menu that I give for everybody on the Sunday. But I'm going to actually start offering it pay-per-view. So even if you don't want to commit to that, you don't want that direct debit coming out, and you don't want that hassle or whatever, I'm going to be able to offer the star signs and stuff as a pay-per-view over the course of the next few days. So you may want to check that out, because I know what it's like. You don't know what's going on. You know, it's, oh, she's doing star signs, but I don't know what to expect or whatever. Well, you can pay for it, have a bit of a look-see or whatever, and see if it floats your boat. But either which way, it's my hand on heart. My mission and my goal right now is to teach through the clarity of my own example, and to help people get on a new higher vibe timeline for themselves. So we've got blow some bubbles. Bubble blowers aren't just for kids. Grab one at the supermarket and blow some bubbles at home. Listen out for delighted neighbours as the bubbles sail over the fence and balcony. So how beautiful is that? See, it's the little things like that we take for granted. It really is. So, blow some bubbles. So I hope that helped you guys. This was really random. I love doing this type of work though, this type of lives. It's just the hardest part is getting it to when everyone's time is available, really. But yeah. Like I say, guys, if you do want to book in for a reading or whatever, the door to my past is now shut. The door to the future is open. You can go and visit my website if you like. All the times and availabilities are there. You can come and join us in the Spiritual Shack. It's just an online group where we just share anything holistic, even though it's a Spiritual Shack, anything holistic, you know, health, well-being, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, you can do that. You can join my Patreon. Keep following. Make sure you subscribe and hit the notifications and do all that sort of stuff, because, you know, it could pop up anywhere. What else have I got going on? Lots of things. Lots of things. Look, guys, I've probably got another 6 minutes or so. Does anyone want me to ask Spirit a question for them? If you're still here. So you can ask a yes, no, maybe question. Oh, I'm glad, Becca. Thank you. Like I say, I can only jump on and do what I do. What I learned over the last couple of weeks is that I put a lot of pressure on myself. I suppose it's a people pleaser in me. Trying to do it how everybody else will receive it. And I went, oh, Danielle, that's where you're going wrong. So now I'm just really, like I say, I wouldn't have done the healing on here otherwise, unless Spirit said, you know, just do what you do it how you do it and all that, and those that will receive it. I believe that. But still, when you're creating content and stuff like that, it splits the energy up. So, all right. Spirit Becca is asking, what's her gift? What's Becca? I'm going to rephrase that, Becca. Spirit, can you tell Becca which area of her intuitive self could she really pay attention to? I'd say you're clear knowing. So if I was you, Becca, I think it's the clear knowing. It's kind of like you just know what's going to happen before it happens. And when it does, you go, oh, I knew that was going to happen. Welcome to my world. That's how I started off. So what I did, Rebecca, if you want to start strengthening that for yourself, your clear knowing, because I feel like you're claircognizant and clairvoyant, so you may want to just start researching and really soaking in all the information that you can about that. The trick is just take what you need. If it doesn't make sense to you, don't push it, because you will be provided the information that you need. So I'd look at that. But what I did is I started keeping a diary and a journal. So every time I saw something in the future, because it's hard when you're a psychic, when I started seeing things or knowing things, because what happens is as a clairvoyant, as a psychic, you know some stuff, and you try sometimes in the beginning you try to jump in and try to prevent it, and that's what stuffs us up every time. So what I did, darling, is I just grabbed a notebook. I've got a notebook there. What I do is I grab a notebook and I write it down. I can see the Chicago Bulls winning 14-12 on Sunday. Let's just make something up. And I'm not even American, so I don't even know why I said that. But I see this happening, and I just write it down in my diary. And then at the end of the week, I'd go back, and sometimes I found 1 or 2 or 3 of the things that I predicted actually did come true. So you've got to build a relationship up with Source as well. You've got to build their relation, build their trust and faith. And yeah, but I'd say so I definitely check out your clairvoyance, and I will just check up, because you may be a bit of a seer as well. So just check up clear knowing. So yeah. Almost always have the knowledge and don't know where it comes from. Yeah, it's time to work with it. So everybody has an ability labeled gift. And I say sometimes it's not a gift, it can be quite a curse. But anyway, everybody has this ability. Some just have it stronger than others. You know what I mean? So it's really identifying your strongest part, which for me, I see it being, you may think differently, but for me, for you, it's that clear knowing. You may want to check out what a seer is. You do have a bit of a witchy, pagan-y kind of side to you anyway, but yeah, and it's just about empowering that. I had to get my psychic self. The first was my empathy, because obviously I was sitting in chairs, picking up the energy of the person that sat in there before me, and I'd burst into tears. So that's why I wrote the understanding and empowering your empathic self. There's a download on my website if anyone's wanting to do that. I had to get my empathy under control. And then I had to start training my psychic stuff. And then I had to start working with spirit in a way where I had to tell them enough's enough. Like I literally had to put them in their place, because they were giving me too much. I couldn't live my life, you know what I mean? Like someone would come down the street and they go, oh, I've got a boyfriend. And this is like when I'm like, 15, 16. Someone will go, I've got a boyfriend, oh, Patrick is so hot, and, we're going out on Saturday night and all this sort of stuff. And she's telling me, and I'm just going, don't go, don't go, don't go. You can't go, don't go. You're like, something's going to happen. I don't know what it is, but something's going to happen. I don't want you to go or whatever. And, and then I find out that, something happened at this date, and this person's evil and all that. Like that, this is what I mean. Like I had to deal with that first and foremost. So as you do start opening up to things, you have to get spirit in the spot, I say, I don't want to know. That's why I always jump on and say, I don't want to know medical stuff and I don't want to know legal stuff. I don't want that responsibility. They won't, unless it's for the highest good. So someone will get better, or someone will win the court case, or someone will do something, then they'll give it to me. But if it's anything untoward, I'm not about that. And yeah, but like I say, it's just about learning that. So anyway, that answers your question, Becca. Oh, hi, gorgeous. Oh, okay, Kim, I just literally read your thing and these fell out. Look at you go. You've turned your back to the past. You really filled up your own cup, Kim, and everything's moving forward for you nicely. Be mindful that someone from the past can come back, but that's their energetic cleanup, not yours. Look at that. The sun, baby. Brand new chapter, brand new dawn, brand new day. Everything's working out for you. I think the only conflict that you're going to come into is, I feel like I'm tapping into your energy. If I'm you, I'm saying, where do I start? Where do I start? I've got 101 things that I can do now. Where do I start? I think you're heading into creation mode. You're literally starting to, put the brick and the concrete and all that, and you're really building a really strong foundation for yourself. Yeah, you've got some unexpected money coming in too, or a payout or payback, or even though I said someone from the past may come back, I feel like if there's any money owed to you, it's going to come back. Because I feel like I'm getting a lump sum of money that I get to invest in myself with. So yeah, and this money or this abundance or this value, whatever this is coming in for you, I feel like you're going to put it towards this whole new chapter for yourself. So I see a lot of investment coming up for you, Kim. Investing in a lot of things. How cool. You're welcome, Becca. All right. And like I say, I don't want to plead ignorance. I'm going to do a video on this anyway, in my new chapter. It's just so people understand. But I see Enlightened Truth Seeker. I see the name. I probably know your real name, but I'm reading the energy. So I know who Enlightened Truth Seeker is on a soul level, but the name eludes me. You're welcome, Kim. Oh, possible contract coming up for you, Enlightened Truth Seeker. I'm just going to use your name on the screen. Yeah, possible contract coming up for you. I think at the moment that the inspiration is building within you. Maybe you're not feeling it yet because this one did come out. I didn't, it's not a very pretty card, but I feel like if you are to receive some guidance from Spirit right now, it's to really focus on those things that inspire you. It could be the kindness that other people do in the world. It could be, all those things that you love to do. I'm really good at scripting. I'm really good at writing. I'm really good at taking photos. I'm really good at cooking. I'm really good at putting makeup on. I don't know what it is. Not just yourself, Dar, but everybody. Let's focus on those things that you are really good at. But if you're worried about your stability and security right now, Spirit say there's going to be a bit of lineal time in between, but the security and stability is definitely coming in for you. See, I think you are in between worlds right now. You really are. So I think you're tapping more into this sword energy where it's like, my life, my rules. And, I'm tired of being, over this side, I'm tired of being drained, worn out. Really, really take care and nurture your emotional self right now. You have a prayer coming true. You have a dream coming true. You have multiple coming in. And whatever this is, it's really going to give you stability and security. But energetically, in your timeline, we need to get some processes working so we can get that little engine going. You know what I mean? It's like the little engine that could. That's how I feel. So if anything, I feel like with you, it's just lack of momentum, not lack of desire or lack of ability or lack of skill or anything like that. It's just the momentum that's, you may have someone around you or from your past that has either had a massive energetic impact on you or they still have an energetic cord attached to you. So, because I feel like I want to get the cord to you and someone or something, or I'm not sure what this is, and I want to cut it. So that may be something that you're coming in as need to do as well. So yeah. So yeah, guys, I'm going to love yous and leave yous because I think my phone's going to go flat and we're going just over the hour. which probably make it too long for people. But yeah, by all means, guys, all my links are down below if you want to book in for a reading or just join my mailing list. If you want to join the Patreon and receive star signs and weekly affirmations to get the momentum of living a more spirit-led lifestyle, you're more than welcome to do that. I will be offering a pay-per-view service over on Buy Me a Coffee. So you can go join me over there if you would like to leave a kind donation from your heart and not expect anything in return. You can do that down below. If not, I'll see you guys back here tomorrow. I'll see you back here tomorrow for our collective reading, and let's see if it's the same or something different. But either which way, thanks for your support. I love you all so much, and be kind to yourself. All right, guys, have a great day, weekend. Bye.